Hello, this is Taureor and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV as Poland. We are currently in a rather long period of peace after our last war with Muscovy. Our next target will probably be Munster and Hungary, because they are in the coalition against us, after we have convinced Hansa to leave the coalition. Which should happen soon because we are already at +5. We are also currently in the process of annexing Silesia. We are unfortunately about to get religious turmoil, and we are converting a province to diminish that chance, but we might not do it in time. Perhaps it's a good idea to take an advisor that boosts our missionary strength, but we don't have one available. Oh, we have a diplomatic reputation guy available. I really like this advisor, so we will take him. Diplomatic reputation is very useful. We will also accumulate a bit more money because he is level 1 as opposed to a level 2 we had before. Here nothing changes, morale of armies is pretty good, and so is production efficiency, and also no stability hits from comets. Norway still hostile. Never mind. Right, let's go on. We should be annexing Silesia in no time. Let's see how many, how much we get in 1 month. We're at 0 and 5.9%. Okay, so it will just take a moment. What's our relation with Austria? Okay, so what we'll do is after we annex Silesia, we will improve relations with Austria until we get to 150, so we get the Western Arms Trade bonus to technology, and after that we will buy administrative technology. A bit cheaper. We are in no rush, because it's level 8, it's not that significant. Right, Denmark. There is nothing to do really in the meantime, because we don't even have manpower, so we shouldn't be amassing an army. Let's see, how is our naval force limit? Oh, we have 4 unused naval force limits, so let's build light ships to improve our trade power in the Baltic Sea trade node, which is giving us quite a lot of money. Right. Silesia 1/3 is annexed. Well, maybe Bohemia will be the next one to accept peaceful vassalization, because they like us quite a lot. Let's see oh no, I forgot they are an elector, so we could do that if we got in a war against them, but I'm not sure we want to. Oh, Caesar Spodebrat. That means they got I think that means they got the awesome event that gives you a very strong heir if you don't have one. Okay. Austria is quite big, but they like us as well. Burgundy has rivaled us, but it doesn't really matter because they are tiny. And France no longer wants our provinces here, which is actually good news, because we don't want them to be hostile to us. England doesn't like us too much, but they don't hate us either. So we're doing pretty well. Let's see. Hungary has Sweden, Bavaria, and Milan as allies, and Munster has Aachen, Magdeburg, and Mecklenburg. So what we are going to do again, when the Hansa leaves the coalition against us, which should happen soon, we will declare war on Munster. Do we have a casus belli? Brabant, oh no, we don't have a casus belli against them. I was certain that we did. I'm not sure why. Let's just make sure when this ends. We won't be declaring a no-CB war, that's too much of a cost. And do we have a casus belli against you? Well, I can't really check because we don't have a free diplomat. But he will be free. I mean, I could check, but I can't be bothered to go into the ledger and check at the moment. It's not that important. Okay, Sweden. Our ships are ready to protect trade, so let's bring them together. And the Hansa has left the military coalition, alright. You go protect trade, and we will recall the diplomat. See what he has to say. So, if you want to declare war on Mecklenburg, who would come in? Hansa would come in, and we don't have a casus belli. And Austria would come in. Are they allied? Why? I mean, they are part of the empire, but so are we, so why is Austria going to protect them? This might be a bug. Okay, Münster. What if we declared war on you? Again. Let's check. We are a member of the empire. Let's actually cast our vote for the reforms. Weird. What if we declared war on Hungary? Sweden, Bavaria, Milan. We don't really want to fight Sweden at the moment. I mean, we could do it. We are stronger, I think. And maybe even Austria would come in. But what if we attacked Sweden? England and Hungary. We don't want to fight England. Okay, so what we'll try to do is improve relations with England. If England likes us enough, they might not want to join our war against Sweden if we go to war against Sweden. Okay, let's check how long our truce is. And 11 more years, so it will take quite a while. Right. Hungary is no longer a valid rival for us. Let's rival Burgundy, because they have rivaled us. Oh, Hungary has left the military coalition. What if we attack you now? I mean, oh, I just checked that. Okay, they are allied with Sweden and Bavaria. We could fight Bavaria and Milan, but Sweden is quite large, and that would be a major war. I don't want to go to a major war at the moment. We have to focus on consolidating our power now. And regaining manpower. What is that? Costly trade embargoes. Oh, I really like this pop-up. Yeah, because we embargoed Hungary, and they are no longer our rivals, so the embargo is pointless, and it's costing us money. Okay, revoke embargo. Let's wait for the diplomat to come back. Embargo. Well, maybe if we are no longer rivals, maybe they will become our friends. If we get an Habsburg monarch, they already have a Habsburg monarch, and so does Austria. If we get a Habsburg monarch, and they like us enough, we might get a royal marriage, and maybe a personal union. It would be much easier than taking their land directly. Okay, anything interesting here? Not really. Let's see if Lithuania is already coring their provinces. The new provinces, yes, they are coring this. Oh yeah, I forgot there is no pop-up here if they are coring. And we've integrated Silesia, so we are at 5 out of 5 diplomatic relations again. Now, let's improve with Austria, so that we can get the Western Arms trade bonus to technology cost. I hope this can happen before we cap on monarch points. They are quite rich, so sending them a gift is probably out of the question. Okay, we don't really want to attack anyone in the empire at the moment, unless it was for a coalition. We might, on the other hand, we might want to attack Burgundy, because Flanders, our vassal, has some cores in Burgundian lands. But Burgundy is allied with Castile. Let's see if Castile would accept a call to arms. Unfortunately, they would. If it was just Frankfurt and Denmark, I really wouldn't hesitate. But Castile is a major power. And again, the war would be quite costly. We don't want that. So, nothing to do at the moment. I'll just go to speed 5. Oh! And then it happened. Alright. Sorry. Hit my microphone by accident. Let's see, what exactly is happening? Austria is requesting you come to the aid in the French conquest of Barrois against France, Bourbon, Denmark and Liege. This is a defensive war. We need to help our ally. France is allied with Denmark, Ragusa, Switzerland and Liege. I'm not sure I want to fight France. Let's see, who are you at war with Austria exactly? Denmark, France, yeah. Austria is, I think Austria is weaker in this war. We would win this because we would bring in Lithuania, who has Lithuania has large armies. But is it really what we want? Having Austria as a rival has been beneficial to us, but not that beneficial. What if we... What if we just... Okay, the thing is, I don't want to be involved in a war against France, especially if we are not the war leader. And let's see... Oh, why can't I click on France? Okay. Especially if we are not the war leader, so we can't really take anything. On the other hand, if we refuse the call to arms, Austria will probably hate us, really hate us. And we would like to stay their friends at least for a while. Okay. I think we have to refuse. It would open some possibilities, because when Austria is engaged in a war, we might, for example, declare war on Pomerania. Oh, you cannot declare war on a member of the Empire if you are allied with the Emperor and the Emperor has recently gone to war. Paradox has thought of everything. So being allied with the Emperor is actually a bit problematic. Do we have claims on New Pomerania? If we refuse, we will no longer be allied with the Emperor. And even if we go to war against Austria, as a result of declaring on someone here, they are definitely not strong enough to fight both us and France. So, do we want to betray them? Let's see. They are allied with small powers along here. I think we just decline their call to arms. They are not so valuable to us as an ally. We are strong enough to hold our own against almost any foe at the moment, especially with Lithuania. But what if we declared on Sweden? Would Austria still join? No. But Hungary, England and Magdeburg would. Hungary, do you still... okay, why am I doing this? Because if we go to war first and call them in, they will be the ones that broke the alliance, I think. Unless it was patched out. So you are allied with Milan, Bavaria and Sweden. Milan, you are allied with a lot of guys. Bavaria, you are allied with a lot of guys, but minor ones. We don't really want to fight France. France is the most powerful country right now. France and us. Then probably England and Castile and Austria. And Ottomans. So fighting France would give us nothing and cost us a lot, probably. We could take something from Denmark, but we cannot piece them out separately, so it would be fighting, money, manpower for the sake of preserving our alliance with Austria. Right, so what we'll do is we will send a gift to Austria. Yes, it costs us a lot of money. We are at 120 relations. We are improving relations. We could also... no, we are already giving them military access. Maybe, thanks to this, they will not hate us when we dishonor the alliance. But going to war against France is really not in our best interest. So let's unpause and wait for this to auto-decline. We will still have a royal marriage, but I'm not sure, I don't remember who propose the royal marriage. Maybe they won't hate us that much and still accept a new one. Then we might be able to get a personal union over them, as I keep saying. Let's combine our army in Danzig and see how our relations change when we decline to help you. We gave you a gift. We are giving military access. Do we ignore heresy or lose diplomatic power? Let's ignore heresy. Doesn't matter that much. Let's see if anything changed in the war. Maybe Austria got some new allies. If they did, it might be wise to join. But they only got Pomerania, and Pomerania is weak. Yeah. Austria-Limburg. Oh, you are allied with Austria, actually. Okay, being allied with the Emperor is actually a bit problematic. Okay. In the meantime, do we want to annex Holland? We might. They are a member of the Empire, but we will get some money from here. Dutch and Flemish culture. What's my thinking? If we annex one of them, I mean, we only need one to prevent the Netherlands from breaking off, because if we get some Netherlands patriots or something, we can just give those provinces to the other vassal. So what we'll do is improve relations and then perhaps start annexing Holland. I think Flemish culture counts as well. I'm not sure, I don't really remember the exact details, but I think Dutch and Flemish culture are exempt from the Netherlands gaining independence. Right, let's continue. And we were supposed to watch Austria's opinion of us. Let's go back to speed 3. Oh, it takes quite a while to auto-decline. But the longer it takes, the more we can improve our relations with them before that happens. We just need them to not become hostile. They are neutral. That is alright. They will accept a royal marriage if it breaks. That's all we care about at the moment. We no longer need them as an ally. France? Oh, and France is being positive. Would you accept an alliance with us? Almost. Oh, and you have no legal heir. Turco-Polish tension. The game wants us to fight the Ottomans. We don't really want to, but... Crimea, Golden Horde, Tunis, Persia. If we still had Austria, this might be a good idea, but Austria is now engaged in a war with France. Okay, let's keep improving relations with them and hope they don't flip to hostile. Neutral is alright with me. Okay, we can now reduce our maintenance, military maintenance. We have gained conquest against the Ottomans. We can become defender of the faith, but we don't really want to. Unless, well, it gives some benefits, but we want to flip to reformed when it appears, and I'm not sure the defender of the faith can change religion, so let's not do it. How are our disasters? We are going to get religious turmoil soon. Why is that? Which province is that? It's Ostprussen. Maybe we should sell it to Lithuania. Then we won't get religious turmoil. Maybe Lithuania would. Okay. What will this cause? Doesn't really cause anything, does it? It doesn't say what effect it has. Maybe it's just more events happening. Ooh, Hungary is fighting Serbia. If we could get Serbia to like us enough, we could enforce peace against Hungary. And then we would be in a war against them, without the involvement of their allies, most probably. Maybe Sweden would join, but probably not. Let's see, Serbia, Hungary, Bavaria and Milan, so just the three. Let's let's just stay out of this for the moment. Okay, we can buy military administrative technology because we no longer have Austria as a rival. Sorry, as an ally. So we won't be getting the Western Arms trade bonus. Right, we just need 2 more levels to annex Lithuania. And national decision available. Act of Uniformity, Suffragan Bishop Act. Yeah, we'll take that. Stability cost is more important than taxes, I believe. And yeah, sure, missionary strength. Free missionary strength. We can get a new, sorry, double click, new rival. If we mean to go to war against the Ottomans, that would be wise, but at the moment we should really consolidate our power. Let's look for good opportunities in Europe. Norway, do you like us yet? No. I know we are just sitting and not doing anything important at the moment, but this is really the better course of action. Lithuania isn't fabricating any claims. It's a pity, because if they fabricated on Ryazan, for example, we could take them without any problems. They have just 2 provinces. Or maybe on Kazan, same story. But Lithuania is really overwhelmed with the number of provinces we've given them. And they have finally caught them, which is nice. Oh, and we can get a military idea. Yeah. Recovery of manpower, very useful for us, and more manpower. And more infantry compatibility, very nice. So our armies are better, significantly. No, still no rival. Naples got internal conflicts. So we can actually build some troops, because we have our manpower back. Cavalry, 5 is enough for now. Alright, let's make 2 armies. 3 cavalry in each, so 1 more cavalry unit. Maybe 4 cannons each. And then fill the rest with infantry, but we will not build everything at once because we don't want our manpower depleted. So let's just build that much for the moment. How are you doing, missionary? If we increase the autonomy, would it affect missionary strength? I don't think so. How long will it take you to convert the province? 3 more years. Can we wait that long? Yes, we can actually wait that long. So we might still we might not be getting the bad event. Form alliance with Bohemia. Do you want to? Not really. I mean, we would if they were not an elector, because if they weren't an elector, they would accept vassalization. And electors never do. Okay, Austria is winning against Denmark, but losing against France. It was to be expected. Oh, and Burgundy is at war. Okay, let's... how are you doing? 2 more. So let's wait for him to finish improving relations and recall him. Austria would accept alliance. I mean, we won't do it, of course, because they will call us back into the war, which we don't want to join. But maybe later. Occupied by Denmark. Right, so... Burgundy is already at war. Let's see. Will Castile still defend them? Yes. So we won't be attacking them. Some more manpower, of course, good. If we attacked Denmark, would Burgundy join? Burgundy, France and Norway. Oh yeah, I forgot about the alliance with France. Who else are you allied with? Frankfurt. Frankfurt, can we declare war on you? Austria would join? Austria is very busy with their war against France. I didn't think they would join anything. Alright. And formalize with Norway. Norway, do you like us yet? Because we might actually want to form an alliance with you if you did. Let's improve. Norway is actually a good ally for us if we manage to to pull that off. Because they are positioned against Sweden, who is our rival, so we can take care of them together. And because we might be able to peacefully vassalize them, as I already said, when we get more base tax. Alright. Royal marriage from Holland. Yeah, we'll accept. We are preparing to annex them, so more relations quicker. And we will be getting some trade power here, in the English Channel. That might set us up for war against England, but hopefully not. I really need more diplomats. We cannot get the next diplomatic technologies fast enough. We want to get the level 6 embassy, which will give us an additional diplomat, I think. Unless it changed. Court painter, of course. Free stability, level 3 stability. We are doing very well on that. Hessen, Norway, Burgundy. Well, if Burgundy wasn't allied with Castile, I mean, I think we should be able to take them on if we allied France and called them to war against Burgundy. That would be good. But we don't want them calling us to war against Austria. We should really consider it carefully. Let's first see if we can get the alliance with Norway. They are hostile. Not really. I mean, we can't really get anything. Okay, let's risk it. Playing risky is what usually pays off in this game. Oh, you are at war with Kazan and Crimea. Let's see who's the aggressor. Kazan is conquering Perm. Well, not too good, possibly. Now we'll see how it goes. We don't really need Muscovy as a vassal, it's more of a convenience thing. Right. Okay, so I think this is enough for this episode. I know not much happened, but in the next one we will actually be trying to pull off a trick. You know what? Let's do it now. Let's do it now. So this episode has more interesting stuff in it. So what we'll do, we'll need both diplomats to do it quickly. What we'll do is... Okay, we have already set Burgundy as a rival. And we have a casus belli against them. They are allied with Denmark, Frankfurt and Castile. So what we'll do, we will quickly ally France. And they have accepted. So now we will declare war on Burgundy, calling in France. Oh no, France is in debt. So let's send them a quick gift of 300, let's say. And just hope they don't call us in to fight Austria in the meantime. If they do, well, I think I will think about it. But being friends with France can be beneficial. And we are still neutral with Austria. This is how we want to be. We want to stay relatively friendly to both of them. Okay, what we'll do is send them a gift. So they're no longer in debt. Let's give them 300. So just to make sure they pay off the debt immediately. And now, as soon as they pay off their debt, they should be willing to join. And they are willing to join. Very good. Okay. Now, do we want to call anyone as co-belligerent? Castile or Frankfurt? Where is Frankfurt? Somewhere here, I think. I've lost Frankfurt. I was never very good on geography. Oh, here it is. All right. Burgundy, Palatinate, and Trier. The thing is, getting land in the Empire gives us a lot of aggressive expansion. It's not really a problem because we are not expecting a coalition here. But if they like us, we might be able to peacefully vassalize them. So what we'll do is actually not call them in. And let's see Castile. Do you have any other allies? Burgundy, Portugal, and Tuscany. Fighting Portugal might actually be a bit problematic. They are not very strong. Okay, so the main question here is, do we want anything from Castile? It might be too much taking something from them, but we could release Galicia. No, let's not become an enemy of Castile. Let's just fight Burgundy, take stuff from Burgundy, and the rest doesn't really concern us. And which province is more has more base tax? Ghent or Antwerpen? 8, 8. So let's choose Antwerpen as the war goal because it is an important center of trade. Yeah. Declare war. Let's go. And we are now fighting Castile. Unavoidable, unfortunately. Oh, and we have an army ready. Yes, we have an army ready. Well, it has a bit too little infantry, so let's get some mercenaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're rich, we can afford that. And I think this is enough for this episode. Let's just see who joins. Yeah, we are at war with Burgundy, Castile and Frankfurt, and France is on our side, which is great. Austria still neutral, very good. So, we're doing pretty well. In the next episode we will try to take some stuff from Burgundy. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye bye.